How does astrology work in stock market? Currently the markets are flying and the Nifty has crossed its highest peak. There are many opinions and perceptions based upon the market situation. Nobody knows what is going to happen with the stock market. Astrology indirectly plays a vital role in the stock market. Astrology and stock market are two different worlds but connected with a common point. That are the planetary transits. See, every year 9 planets have their transits, from which the Guru, Jupiter, the Shani, the Saturn are considered as the two most important planetary transits. These two planetary transits decides the whole world's political, economical, institutional, all point of views. Now in this video we are going to discuss about how does astrology planetary transits work in the stock market. Namaskarams everyone, my name is Murali Karthik. Welcome to STalk. Let's talk about both today. First of all, why is market rising? See, we must have seen from the month of March that the markets have taken off. The Nifty and Sensex are setting the new highs every single day. In the astrological point of view, it is because of two planets, one is Guru and one is Shani. See, the Guru and Shani, these two are the largest planets and the slowest planets. The Guru planet transits every single year, whereas Shani planet transits 2.5 years in one rush. Currently this year, the Shani transit happened in January 17th, where the Saturn transited from Makar Rashi to Kumbha Rashi. The Guru planet transited on April 21st, Meena Rashi to Mesha Rashi. Now, it's fine, but how is it related to the stock market? To know the reason of rising markets, we have to know about 3 dates happened in March month. On January 17th, Saturn transited to Aquarius, Kumbha Rashi. In Kumbha Rashi, transited in Dhanishta Nakshatra. On the date of March 14th, the Saturn planet transited into Shatabhisha Nakshatra. And exactly 1 week after that, on March 21st, there was lunar eclipse equinox. Parallel of transits which were happening in the midweek of March. We have to remember one thing is that whenever such a big planet transits, we get to see the result after 2 weeks or maybe 2 months. If we see this Saturn transiting into Shatabhisha Nakshatra, which was happening on March 14th, exactly 2 weeks after that, from March 28th, the markets have taken off. After a long period of corrections, the markets started giving profits. Continuing with that, on April 21st, the Guru transited into Mesha Rashi. The 2 months after April 21st was June 21st, from which the markets accelerated. So why is this happening? Because due to the long period of corrections which were happening before March 14, when the Saturn transited into Shatabhisha Nakshatra, the market started healing, because the Shatabhisha Nakshatra is about 100 physicians or 1 doctor, which means healing of something. Just like that, the markets will heal till a point of time. But till when? The markets are rising and will rise till September. According to the astrological transits which are happening in this year, October seems to be not so great in terms of economically. Even in the terms of stock market, the October month might not give as expected as results that it is giving now. Because in the month of October, the Saturn is transiting again back into Dhanishta Nakshatra on October 17th, and there were a couple of things happening in the October month. We might not see a crash, but we can see some corrections happening about 10 to 15%. And we might not expect the markets to heal from November, because the impact which is going to happen on October might not end by the end of October. So we cannot expect anything large at the end of this year. But currently, this time is the golden time to start the investment in terms of stock market. So this is the example of this year 2023. Now I am going to discuss about what happened in terms of planetary transits and the stock market the previous year 2022. In the year 2022, at the beginning, the market started declining till the month of June. The Guru transited on the day of April 12th in its own house, which is Pisces or Meena Rashi. Due to transiting in its own house on April 12th, you can see market started becoming bullish from the day of June 12th because of the 2 months gap. After getting corrected for 5 to 6 months in the stock market, finally the market gave 18% of the returns with the transit. Same happened in 2021. In 2021, the Guru transited in Kumbha Rashi on April 6th, and due to this transit the market was a bullish return of 10%. If we take an example of 2020, which was a historical year, in 2020 there were so many things happening, as we all know, because 2020 was a very special year because Jupiter and Saturn combinedly transited into a single house. Saturn was transiting into Makar Rashi on January 24th, and just with that even Guru also transited into Makar Rashi in the same year. At the first quarter of this year, we had seen one of the largest impact upon the markets, not just in our country but all over the world because of COVID-19. Just after 2 months of the transits, from March 24th, the markets gave us a bullish return. There was a correction of 35% in the first quarter, but the next whole year gave us 86% from the stock market. This is because Jupiter and Saturn combinedly coming into Makar Rashi. In terms of economical point of view, it's a very great opportunity. The number of demat accounts just doubled within a span of 1 year. People started learning about all these things. People started becoming aware of personal finance in the world of finance. The stock market and astrology combinedly has another thing in common, which is the cycle. The stock market plays as a cycle. If you observe the chart, the same thing repeats again and again. Just like that, even in astrology, the planets follow a cycle. The same thing you can see repeatedly. Suppose Jupiter transits every single year, whereas it transits in one Rashi for every 12 years. Whereas Saturn, it transits every 2.5 years, but it transits in one Rashi after 30 years. If you see the recent examples, the 2020 and 2008 had a similar crisis. In 2008 and even in the 2020, the first 1 quarter or maybe 1.5 quarter, there was a market crash and corrections also happened. But just after that, you could see a crazy bullish return. In the year 2009 and 2021 were the bullish years because of the Guru cycles. And just like that, Saturn also has its own cycles, but 30 years is a very long time period. Based upon this planetary transits, I have made a separate video where I discussed about why does 2023 plays an important role for India and what are the planetary transits happening in this year and how does it impact this country and this world. If you like this video, please like, do share, subscribe and comment. If you like this type of content, I don't know what type of content is this, astrology plus stock market, please do subscribe to my channel. Let's meet in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.